Hi everybody. This week I'm on my travels. I'm in Bedford, visiting friends and family. Drove down yesterday, and this is what I wanted to talk about this week. This idea, if you have followed the journey and watched any of the videos, and maybe read my blog or my emails, something I've been pointing to is that you can change your world by simply changing one thought. Or even better, you can change your whole world in a second. 1 second. That's it. I'll give you a quick story. So as I was travelling down yesterday, down the motorways, there was traffic jams. There were road accidents, minor road accidents. There were busy people. There were annoyed people. There were people who were getting frustrated because they were trying to get into the car park of the nearest place to stop for a break. Or they were getting really frustrated because they had to wait in a queue for the petrol. And I'm seeing all this and understanding that it's just an innocent misunderstanding of what's happening in their world. But as I'm traveling down, my right leg starts to get really, really sore. I don't know it's sore until I stop for a break. So as soon as I get out of the car, it is literally like I've broken my leg. So I tried to walk it off, but nothing was working. It was still sore when I got back in. Now I had some painkillers, so I took them, but it didn't help. Nothing worked, and I had another 200 to 300 miles to go. And as I was getting on my journey, it was getting sorer and sorer to the point that if someone stopped me on the roadside and said, "Hey, I've got a chainsaw, can I chop off your leg?" I would have said yes, and I would have paid them as well afterwards, and thanking them because the pain was that severe. By the way, I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recommend hiring somebody with a chainsaw to cut off your leg. It's not a good sight. So there I am, in absolute agony, and trying to follow my sat nav as well. Not the best at times. Not easy at the best of times. Trying to navigate the various streets in the local area, and I eventually see the signs for my hotel. And where the hotel is, it's hidden behind a BP garage. So it's not immediately obvious. All you see is the sign for the hotel. You don't see the hotel until you've gone past the BP garage. So I pull in, get to the BP garage, and I can see the signs, and I start down there, and right in front, next to the BP garage, there's a very faint zebra crossing. Now obviously, as we know, the zebra crossings, as soon as someone steps on it, traffic has to stop, don't they? You have to let them across. And there were cars buzzing backwards and forwards, and there was a couple of people trying to get across from the car park on this side to the BP garage that side, and a couple of people trying to go the other way. Anyway, so I stop, and a lady walks across, and then I see a little boy and his dad on the other side, and they start walking, and they're chatting away, and they're laughing, and they're having the time of their lives just walking across the zebra crossing. And as soon as I saw that, my pain in my leg just went, disappeared. That is how your world can change in a second. I pulled up in the car park, stepped out, absolutely fine. So when you are out and about, just observe, see what's going on. See people for what they innocently are, that they are stuck in their own world. and notice something. And when the time is right for you, when you see whatever you need to see, you too will change your world in a second. Remember, you are enough. I'll speak to you next time. Bye for now.